Hello there. Thanks so much for joining me today. My name is Stephanie and I will be your yoga teacher for today. Today is day number 4 and we are getting our hip release on quickly. We're going to start with a toe stretch. So go ahead and meet me on your mat and your most beautiful expression of toe stretch. So we bring the knees to the mat, tuck those toes. I like to fully sit back to feel all of my toes firmly on the mat, and then I drop my knees down and slowly walk up to where most of my pressure is on those heels. Go ahead and sit up nice and tall. We don't have long, but close those eyes down here. Begin to notice that breath, how you're feeling, trying to take the mind off of the toes. Go ahead and interlace those hands and take you some circles one way. And reverse the circle. Beautiful. Go and push the palms towards the front of the room. Up overhead. Lift up. And release. Bring them to heart center and then just press those wrists together. Keeping all the fingers straight. Just pushing those palms together as hard as you can. And release and shake. Very nice. And come forward. Release those toes. Maybe give them a slight pat on the mat. And let's go ahead and sit back. Little counter stretch on the toes. Should feel really nice. Of course, as always, there should be no sharp shooting or stabbing pains. It should feel really good to release those toes. Very nice. We're going to plant the hands, tuck the toes, step forward into our forward fold at the top of our mat. Interlace opposite elbows and just take you a gentle sway. Left or right here. On your next inhale, we're going to come up, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, fold. We root to rise. We can bring our arms all the way up overhead. And we'll exhale them down through heart center. Beautiful. Inhale, arms up. Maybe take a slight little back bend with them glutes engaged. And exhale, we fold forward. Plant the hands, step the right foot back, followed by the left. We're in our plank here, so just rock forward and backwards, seeing how that feels. Tucking those glutes, and maybe a little rock side to side. Before we push back to our downward facing dog. Beautiful. On your next inhale, take that right leg up for 3-leg dog. You can have your hips squared here. And go ahead and bring that knee forward, knee to nose. Maybe kiss that knee before you step it in between your hands. Lower down that left knee and allow your inhale to rise you up. Low lunge. Breathe. Just feeling into this right hip, that left hip flexor here. And if you're one of the people that likes to have your toes tucked, you're great. If not, we're going to tuck the left toes. And we're going to push ourselves up into our high lunge on an inhale. Very nice. Same things, just feeling into that right hip and that left hip flexor. You can activate that left hip flexor by barreling that left ankle back and straightening that left leg. Exhale, we frame the foot, step back, down dog. Of course, we're vinyasing, so roll forward into plank, lower down chaturanga, upward facing dog, and everybody meets back, downward facing dog. Beautiful. On your next inhale, sweep that left leg up towards the sky, three-leg dog, squared hips. Roll forward, knee to nose, kiss that knee before you place it in between the hands. Lower down that right leg, and on your inhale, rise up, low lunge. Noticing how this side feels different, right? We're noticing the same things, just opposites. So we're noticing the left hip and that right hip flexor. We're going to allow an inhale to lift us up, high lunge. Noticing the difference here. And exhale, we frame that foot and we step it back, down dog. And vinyasa. Roll forward plank, lower down chaturanga, push up into upward facing dog, and everybody meets back, downward facing dog. Beautiful. On your next inhale, we're sweeping that right leg up. Go and open the hips here, straight leg. Just feeling how this feels different. And if you want to play around, you can try to bring that leg straight up beside the right hand to the outside. And then you can bend it, and we're coming in for lizard. So go ahead and lower that left knee. And if you'd like, you can come up. Take your right hand to your right thigh. Give a little push here. Feeling into this lizard. Breathing, sending positive thoughts to those tight hips. Feeling it all in that left hip flexor too here. If you want, you can come down to your forearms. We're not going to be here long, so don't get too comfortable. And ever so slowly, walk back up. And we're going to step the right foot back into our downward dog. Very nice. Vinyasa. Roll forward plank. Lower down chaturanga. Push up into our upward facing dog. And meet back. Downward dog. Very nice. Very nice. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale here. And on your next inhale, we'll sweep that left leg up. You can open those hips up, keeping that leg straight here. Of course, same thing on this side. We're going to try to take that left leg straight and put it beside of the left hand. And then bend into it and coming down for our lizard. If you took the hand to the thigh, try it here, see how it feels. Sending that breath, that loving energy to the tight spot in that hip. Maybe giving it a nice rub. That mind-body connection. It's okay. What we're doing is okay. Don't be screaming at me. And if you want to come down to your forearms, go ahead and do that for just a second. And allow your next inhale to bring you back up. And we're going to step this left foot back. Down dog. Very nice. Okay, one more vinyasa. So let's give it our all. We're going to roll forward into plank. Lower down chaturanga. Push up, upward facing dog. And everybody can meet back. And a downward dog. Very nice. You're a rock star. Roll forward. Come onto the knees. Mermaid the legs to the left. And then sit back. And we can come onto our backs. We're coming in for bicycles. So go ahead and send the legs up. I'm actually going to have them parallel to the mat or to the ceiling, whichever way you want to use your perspective there. And we're just doing knee to elbow, 20. So 10 on each side. And ready and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Hug those knees in. And of course, with some yoga with Stephanie without the rocking and rolling. So of course, we are rocking and rolling on that spine. Nice little massage there. We're going to come up to a seat. We're coming into cow legs. So left foot down first. And we'll take the right leg over. So you're trying to get the knees in alignment. If you're here, we're allowing this. We're breathing into the hips. So find your cow legs, get into them, grow nice and tall, and then if you want, you can fold. Finding whatever feels good for you here. And sending that loving breath to those tight, screaming hips. Think positive thoughts. Ever so gently, if you're down here, we come back up. And we're going to do the twisty twizzle to get to the other side. So we can put our hands in front of us and roll our weight. Come up, leave our feet where they are, walk our hands around the back, all the way back around to the front. So now the right leg's going to be on the bottom, and left leg is magically on the top. So go ahead, find your cow legs here. It's going to feel different than the other side, per normal. And then if you want, you can walk your hands forward and come on down. Just finding what feels good to your body and best to you here. And very gently, we peel ourselves back up. Unravel that left leg. Put your hands back, and we're going to windshield wiper those. those legs. Whew, yes. Should feel very nice. After that little round of cowlicks. Very nice, and everybody will meet on your mat in cobbler. Very nice. Maybe take you a little butterfly here. Nice release. Grow nice and tall. And this is where we will end our practice today. Day number 4. Way to go. You showed up and you worked on the hips, which is not everyone's favorite. So good for you. I look forward to seeing you back on the mat tomorrow for day number 5. Have a great rest of your day. Namaste.